Ladies and gentlemen, as we enter the last games of the 2022 NHL season, we're starting to wonder with the Hockey Hall of Fame what's going to be happening in the next few years about players that should be in there have not been inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Now, we hear about Doug Jarvis, Jean-Guy Talbot, Larry Hillman, J.C. Tremblay, all the different players. But this skater deserves to be in the NHL Hockey Hall of Fame or the Hockey Hall of Fame. One of the top goalies of the 1920s and 1930s, and always was a great value for his play on both sides of the ice. Now today we're going to be talking about the legacy of someone called Lorne Edward Chabot, better known as the classic goalie Lorne Chabot. Now Lorne Chabot was a Canadian pro hockey player born in Montreal, and he played the NHL from 1926 to 1927. He was a member of two Stanley Cup title teams, the Rangers in 28 and the Toronto Maple Leafs in 1932. Again, he played for the Rangers, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Habs, Chicago Blackhawks, Montreal Maroons, and New York Americans. Now, Chabot won the Vezina trophy in 34-35 for allowing the fewest goals against. Now, ironically, he ended up on the cover of Time magazine while playing with Chicago in 1934, and marking the first time a hockey player was ever on that prestigious magazine. Now, born in Montreal, Quebec, October 6, 1900, he eventually died at the young age of 46 from complications from severe arthritis. Now, 6'1", 185, the left shot, was most well known for his bizarre stint with the Rangers. Not only did he win a Stanley Cup there, he was billed as Lorne Chabotsky by Rangers publicity men Bruno and Blight without his permission. This was an attempt to garner more Jewish fans. Chabot was unhappy with the arrangement, and the publicity men were eventually replaced by Jack Philman. Chabot again was the only goalie who was also the goalie who was injured during the 28 playoffs, forcing coach Lester Patrick into goal for the remainder of the game. Now, he also played in the two longest games in NHL history, losing the longest in 36 as a member of the Montreal Maroons and winning the second longest in 33 as a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Both games went into the sixth overtime. Both final scores were 1-0. Again, the first Time magazine cover, was February 1935, 11:35. It was a lone season where Chabot was played with Chicago. Now, years after his retirement, he suffered from severe arthritis and was bedridden. He developed Bright's disease, and after a long bout with it, died 5 days after his 46th birthday. He was eventually buried in the Notre-Dame-de-Neige Cemetery in Montreal. Now, in 1998, he was ranked number 84 on the list of the 100 greatest hockey players compiled by the Hockey News. He is currently the only player on the list then eligible for the Hockey Hall of Fame who has not been elected to it. Now, the 2009 book, 100 Ranger Greats, ranked Chabot 95th all-time of the 901 New York Rangers who had played during the team's first 82 seasons. Now, in two separate editions of the Hockey News, the top 100 players of all time, 2010 and 2018, Lorne Chabot was rated as the 20th best goalie, the only eligible one on the list not inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Now, he broke in with Laval College of the MCHL in 1920, then moved out west to Manitoba, playing with Brandon Mountain Police in 1920. The Brandon Wheat City squad then called, but he also played with the Brandon Columbus club of the BRLHL in 21. Now, with Brandon Wheat City of the MHL Senior League, he had great success as well. Then graduated to the Port Arthur Ports, where he won 2 Allan Cups. He played with them from 1923 well into the late 1920s, with consecutive records of 11-5, 11-4, 12-8, 14-6. Now, with the Rangers, his first season, one of the best rookie campaigns for a goalie ever in NHL history, 22-9-5 with 10 shutouts and a 1.46 average. Now, that season, he also played one game with Springfield of the Can-Am League. Rangers in 28, he was 19-16-9 with them. Then he graduated to the Maple Leafs in 29 with 20-18-5, 11 shutouts with a 1.61 average. 1930, he was 16-20-6 with 6 shutouts, and 31, 21-8-8 with 6 shutouts with a 2.09 average. 32, the big playoff run, of course, led to the Stanley Cup. 22-16-6 with 4 shutouts in the regular season and a 5-1-1 record in the postseason. 33 was 24-18-6 with 5 shutouts, 2.26 average. 34 with the Habs, 2.07 average, 21-20-6. Then with Chicago in 35, the Vezina year, 26-17-5 with a 1.80 average with 8 shutouts. Now with the Montreal Maroons in 36, he went 3-5 with 2 shutouts, and then with the Americans 2-3-1 in 37 with a 4.05 average. Now Allan Cup winner in 25 and 26, Stanley Cup title winner 28 and 32, Vezina trophy winner in 35, and NHL first team All-Star in 36. Now, 35. You're probably asking yourself, why isn't Lorne Chabot in the Hockey Hall of Fame? Well, it makes a lot of sense why he's not there. Most of the media that covered him either are dead or not motivated enough to get him in there. But there should be a Veterans Committee of the Hockey Hall of Fame to get players like him in. He's comparable to like a Carey Price, Vladislav Tretiak style, kind of a partial stand-up butterfly style. But when Lorne Chabot was playing with Toronto, he was the toast of the town. He was the toast of the town in New York. He was the toast of the town in Montreal. So playing for the 3 biggest franchises of the 1920s and 30s and the media hotbeds and still not in the Hockey Hall of Fame? Like, what did he do wrong? Die too early? Hard to tell. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here with our podcast channel, let us know with a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, if your favorite players in hockey and not in the Hockey Hall of Fame, like Doug Jarvis and Charlie Huddy and Jean-Guy Talbot and J.C. Tremblay and Claude Provost, is it an oversight by their contemporaries, or is it oversight by the media? And there should be an aspect where the public could nominate people for the Hockey Hall of Fame like regular Hockey Hall of Fames do. I think that should be looked at, especially with Lorne Chabot. I think he clicks off all 50 boxes for the Hockey Hall of Fame. He was a leader, he was a winner, he was a trailblazer, and he was a dynamite player. Thanks for listening. Bye.